You know what I think would be fun, Karen? With these sessions, we've talked about a lot of different things, and I think if we could just get right down to what are the benefits of all this work, and just how could an individual mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, physically, how could they benefit from this work?
Yeah, that's a big question.
I know.
And there's so many answers to that question.
It's so much more fun asking the question than answering. Yes.
Yeah. So I would say that first is when we clear all these distortion patterns, what happens is that our realities start to shift, because as these distortion patterns come away from us, our possibilities open, because we no longer have these filters, and so our realities start to change. So if you had a lot of fear or anxiety, or lack of comfort in being yourself, or you have different drama in your life, or you kind of get stuck, or you can't seem to get the success that you want, or you have people who interfere with your life, all that stuff will start to shift and move away. And your experience of life will start to shift, and your perception of life will start to shift. You'll have a sense of more completion with yourself, and a more sense of not needing anything external to give you happiness. You'll just feel the sense of peace and completion and calm within yourself that doesn't waver. And you can relax. A lot of people don't have ease. It's kind of sad, but we don't have ease. And so to have this ease with self and the world around us is a tremendous gift. And to be able to become more neutral so that we're not so attached to all these things that we think make us happy. We actually don't need them. And we feel that way. It's not just this mental thing that we try to make true. It is an experiential reality of, I don't need these things. I feel really happy just here in myself as things unfold before me.
So the relationship is that those distortions, which we really have no real sense of the impact that they're having on us, is once those are removed, the magic really starts to begin to happen.
Yeah, because what happens is as we remove these distortions, as we become less and less burdened by this density, and our spirit body really starts to wake up, then all the right opportunities and people and timing and remedies, synchronicities start to happen magically around us and through us, and we don't have to effort to have that happen. It just comes in, and it becomes this really amazing gift, almost like, what today is gonna happen? I don't know. It's going to be awesome though, whatever it is. And our perception starts to change so that we start to see things that even are challenges as an opportunity to grow and expand and accelerate, as opposed to just things that are happening to us. So it's an entire shift in the way we perceive the world.
You know, as I listen to you explain that, one of the thoughts I had is that too good to be true? Is that kind of,
Yeah. So I would say that there's this distortion pattern causing you to ask that question. Because somewhere along the way, someone believed that was true, and that dissonance or that distortion has come through, and therefore the belief is that we don't deserve this. We can't have all of this. It's not possible. And that's the thing that I'm saying, is that your possibilities open, because once the distortion patterns are removed, those things aren't being blocked, and you're not being bound in the same way to those same thoughts. And then new thoughts can come in. New people can come in. It's really spectacular.
So, I remember we had that conversation about lineage. So the fact that no one in my family on either side, going all the way back, has never experienced what you're talking about, the fact that no one has, doesn't mean that I couldn't.
That's right. That's right. So you have inherited frequencies from your lineage. And we'll talk about this in a future video series.
Yeah.
But 85% of a lot of our distortions, not all, a lot of our, 85% of our distortions come from our lineage. And the amazing thing is, so, okay, yes, we have this. It's not about blame. It's about, and now that you know you have this, you have the opportunity to release all of it. And if you know of it, then why wouldn't you? So
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
spectacular opportunity. And another benefit of frequency work is that once you start to awaken yourself and rise in terms of your frequency level, what happens is that your lineage behind you and your progeny in front of you become unbound themselves, because you yourself are starting to clear. So you start to clear yourself, and the people behind you and in front of you start to clear as well. So it's this really amazing ripple effect that you could have by simply focusing on yourself and this work that we're doing of clearing all of these distortion patterns.
So really, there's no greater gift that you could give yourself while at the same time those around you benefit
Yes.
from the past or the future, children or grandchildren. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to really enjoy the work that you do.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And it's really a tremendous honor to witness and to help and to serve in the way that I have been given. And part of it really is that what's spectacular about this is all that's happened is that I've been able to remove enough of my distortion patterns that I resonate at a higher level. And because of that, as soon as somebody enters into my field, it catalyzes a remembering for them on spirit level of, oh, what's possible without these distortion patterns? All they have to do is walk into my field, and that starts to happen for them. And their spirit wakes up and thinks, oh, I don't want this heaviness. This is what's possible without this. So it's really amazing. So and of course, as I help other people, they start to rise, and that helps me because we're all connected through the oneness. So it's one big looping vortex of awesome.
And, the one thing I commend you for is the fact that you're willing to kind of step into this experience every day, not really knowing where it's going to guide you or direct you. And when you sit down with an individual, either in person or over the phone, you're never quite sure where it's going to go either.
Yeah, I have no idea. And because I don't have a sense of, I don't perceive in terms of my senses, in terms of my hearing or seeing or whatever. It's actually just a tapping into, and then my mind will, I don't think really. I'm just tapping in without any filters of my own, so there's no judgment. I'm just tapping into the frequency of either that individual or the group, the mastermind that comes together. So whichever the case is, there's no filtering by me, Karen, the human Karen. It's just me tapping in and then working on the spirit level, on the frequency level.
Well, what I've learned from this session is there's tremendous benefits to do this work. Thank you very much.
Thank you.